It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back as we dive into the world of entertainment news and catch up with some of our favorite celebrities and find out what they've been getting up to. And of course, it does land pretty heavy sometimes when some of our favorite stars get caught up in the craziness of life.
Okay, well, let's start off with our first story. We still have Bella Monsoon with us, and we would love to hear her take on this. Now, I know you are all about the facts, all about doing your research, so we're just doing this a little bit more on the light-hearted side, although some of the content is on the serious side. So first up, last year, comedian Tall As Mo made some shocking claims after a court ruling vindicated him from the alleged rape of model and actress Lerato Malloy. Now, he went on major podcasts and took to social media to tell those who stood with the actress that the court had proved his innocence. During his sit-down with DJ Fresh on his YouTube podcast show several months ago, he dropped a bombshell that he was traumatized by black women and revealed that he was getting a divorce from his wife. Now, recently, Tall As Mo has publicly announced his desire for redemption and admitted to experiencing a mental health crisis in recent months.
Look, he has been through a lot. And Bella, I'm gonna throw this to you because these are the kind of stories that you know are going to get sensationalized because they plug into so many trigger points, so many threads that we have to be so careful around. But nonetheless, we will be taken through this very publicly, what should be a very private situation. In a situation like this, calling the mental card, saying it's too much, does that land for you in the space? Or is this a case of the media and the public really jumping onto this one and trying to make more out of it than is actually there? When you pick up news stories like this, how does your kind of editorial mind approach it?
Well, I think it's actually a combination of the two. I think the public can also drive a story and make it a lot more than what it is and take a private affair to a public affair. But at the same time, I think it's too easy to throw the mental health card because there is such a public drive now for mental health awareness. I think it can sometimes become a little bit of a crutch to just go, oh, well, it was mental health. I was having a mental health break. And so I think that's something that has to obviously be looked a lot deeper into before we can just accept that at face value. Yeah. Because there are a lot more aspects to the narrative.
Yeah, it's a very complex space.
I feel like I need to pick your brain. Yeah. How do you remain neutral? How do you allow not to your own personal prejudice or to be unbiased? How do you keep
Can
it
you?
straight
Is that
and
possible?
It is incredibly difficult. You can to an extent. There'll always be your own ideas. There is this concept of a yellow handbag. So it's all your own prejudices, your own beliefs. You put it in a yellow handbag when you are in counseling sessions and you keep it away. And you don't ever take anything out of your yellow handbag and put it onto the table because it disrupts you from understanding the person in a correct manner. And so I think you have to kind of act in that way. You might have your own belief system, but you have to see the situation for what it is, and it's a constant reminder and it's a constant work in progress.
It's a practical element.
It is completely. You have to be cognizant of the fact that you must take away your own prejudices from situations.
I love that, and that's a massive lesson that I think we often forget about on our side of the lens sometimes. Well, you don't have to put anything away in a little yellow or any other colour handbag when it comes to this particular man. Why? Because we should all be feeling the feels. One of South Africa's greatest ever jazz icons and now Germany-based musician Abdullah Ibrahim will be celebrating his big 90th birthday in October. That is incredible. And he is not letting his age get in the way of anything, certainly not doing what he loves the most. Ibrahim is set to evoke some major nostalgia as he'll be touring and is expected to perform in Pretoria and Cape Town this April after a 5-year hiatus at the age of 90. Incredible. Wow. Do you think you'll still be kicking at 90? Hey?
I can only hope so, man. And I think, never mind just making it to 90, but being able to get to that point in time while still chasing your passion, I think that's the reason why he got to that age. And it's so incredible to see that. So I think all South Africans should jump on this opportunity to see a magician at work. What an honor.
Yes, wow. You took a break at 85 and then plugged
I'm making my comeback at 90. Wow, that's gold right there.
That is gold.
Well, we've got more news, because Halle Bailey is making some news. So after much anticipation, musician and actress Halle Bailey has released her new single, In Your Hands. Now, on the devotional ballad, led by a warm piano, accentuated by dreamy electric guitar, Halle sings about an enduring love. She also explains that the song is very special to her, and it's basically a message about fighting for a love that you know is an incredibly beautiful, one-of-a-kind love, but also a reminder to the special someone that your love has changed their life and is something they won't experience in this lifetime again. So it is deep and powerful.
Man, if only we could all just sing our thoughts out like this and send that message to the people we love the most in the world. But we love it, and it is so vital that we do approach these stories with an editorial eye, as much as our heart is very much in it. So Bella Monsoon, thank you for giving us that lesson every day in the way that you disseminate, the way that you approach our hardcore news, the soft news. Everything you represent is just amazing, man.
Always
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
so much.
Always a pleasure.
And the hair. And the hair.